In this episode, we drive through a small town. We build some environmentally friendly passenger trains, and we keep playing with bridges. Hello everyone, it is California Bird here with another exciting episode of Transport Fever, taking a ride along our bus route here in Hadelpool. And look at this town, it's so tiny, so quaint. Look at these tiny little restaurants and things. No building taller than like 3 stories in this entire town. Oh, there may be a 4-story house over there. Yes, these are 4-story. I take it back. Oh, no. Yeah, 4-story. But really, there is nothing taller than a 4-story house. Remember when all our cities were small like this? It's pretty crazy. But you know, soon there are going to be nice big skyscrapers, huge industrial complexes. It's going to get pretty insane, pretty intense, because the railroad is here, transportation is here, the future is here for Hadelpool. People are still walking around, but soon they will discover the joys of riding the nice, big purple buses. But either way, it is definitely pretty cool. We already have a train coming into the Hadelpool station. Look at him coming in to pick up the 0 passengers that are on board, and the 0 passengers on board this train. How sad. People just must not realize that we have this northern route available to them yet. However, they soon will. There are still lots of messes going on with the other lines, but that's okay. This train hopefully will fill up with people who want to go to the other side. We'll see. We'll see how well this little experiment goes. However, I feel a lot of people will want to be going the other way. But because a lot of people want to go both ways, and this is really taxing on everything to have all this stuff like this, what we need to do is buy more trains, obviously. Now, we don't have anything that's super fast. We do have this nice fast electric train, but it costs less than this guy. But we need the world's record fastest steam locomotive still. I think we do. Plus, so I misspoke. So, sorry, ADOS. But anyway, I misspoke. We definitely need to build more of these guys running around. But I actually just saw this rail bus here. Does not go very fast. Diesel-powered twin-axle rail buses of light construction. So I guess, so this is just a doinky little train, I guess. Interesting. I guess it's a locomotive. I don't know if we can make a train of these. I don't know. But at the same time, the top speed is only 90, whereas this is 120. Which I'm also realizing is actually slower than what our world's fastest steam locomotive can do. And so we're not getting the full advantage of that. I'm just now realizing this. I haven't even realized that this entire time. We could actually do these electric trains, which are going to be cheaper to operate, cheaper to maintain. They're going to have less power, less weight, but they'll be clean, they'll be fast, and they'll be purple. And that's the important thing. Yes, so I am starting to want to conceptualize this thing. Let me go ahead and check that the entire line is electrified, because we know what's about to happen. We're about to make the switch to electric trains on the passenger line. That's a thing that will happen right about now. So I'm just going to go ahead and electrify this. I don't know why that building needs to get removed. I really don't. But it does apparently. Go ahead and just plop all this onto electric. And hopefully that's everything we need to be electrified. Let's go around this whole loop. I know that these are electrified because we just put that in the last episode. These definitely need to get electrified now. Actually, these need to be too, because the cargo trains are going to be upgraded at any point as well. Like, basically everything's going electric. Steam is nearing its end. We're in the year 1950. We don't need steam trains anymore. It's sad. They were great workhorses, but in the end, they just can't compete with the beauty of electric power. And I don't know why that thing's freaking out. I'll have to work on that. Let's see. But, oh, missed some spots here underneath all the steam. This is another good thing that will come out of having electric trains. We can see what we're doing when we're constructing things. It'll be crazy. Oh, I took away electricity right there. And let's see, can we electrify this last bit? I don't know if we can. We'll let time play forward a little bit, I guess. Oh, there we go. And grab that last little bit. Alright. There we go. There's some more right here. For some reason, I cannot. It's not wanting to link. There we go. Grab that one as well. Trying to get all these. It's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a crowded rail, one could say. Let's go ahead and just continue on down the lines. Let's see. These are... Well, it's not electric down here either. That bridge needs to be moved. Apparently. Are these even high speed? No, they're not even high speed. Wow. What have we been doing? What is going on? What am the sky? So this will be the upgrade, the lines we already thought were upgraded. Segment. For the day, basically. Go ahead and drop in high speed just because I see that it needs it. Okay. The rest is high speed. The rest here, down here, in the south is electrified. So that is definitely good. It's just up on this side that we need to really electrify things. Go ahead and plop those guys up. And then continue our way back up this way and probably have to deal with things that are going to complain about terrain colliding. Yes. What we're going to go ahead and do real fast is take out that bridge. Oh, I know. Such a travesty. Upgrade that. And while we're at it, upgrade to high speed. So it before it complains again. Or so it doesn't complain. There we go. Catch all those guys to high speed. And we'll put that bridge right back in, right where it was. Hopefully it can fit back in. Just pull that right over like that. Too much slope. What is this? It's just freaking out over here. So we'll go ahead and take that down. Go ahead and lower the terrain right here. And we will put the road back in like so. Raise it up to be a bridge. There we go. We're back. Back in black. Back to business. All right. So that's good. Now we need to electrify. I believe there is stuff over here. This bridge. I hate this bridge. If you remember, for those of you who watched these episodes a long time ago, this bridge is a annoying piece of annoyingness. And so hopefully this goes well. Hopefully we don't have to like redo everything. But we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and upgrade that. Make it high speed as well. Got to make these high speed as well. There may be some more things that need to get electrified underneath those trains. We'll worry about that in just a little bit. Go ahead and upgrade these guys up. And yes, I did really want to get the lines going. However, and I didn't want to do upgrades. But, you know, upgrades got to happen. Alright, so that's that. There we go. So now let's see if we can put that bridge back in. Oh, this is going to be a mess. Hopefully not. Oh, it's not a mess. There we go. The speed is really knocked down. I don't know why. Alright, let's actually... Oh, I see why. It's because this bridge is old. And worn down. And we're going to have to take out a bit of this track to make this work. It's okay, because we learned the trick before. It's to just basically make the bridge have room for pillars. That's basically what we learned last time we did this. So, really fast now. See if we can get any faster. The answer is no. The obvious answer is to move more bridge until we get this to work. And if it becomes too ridiculous, we'll just call it. There we go. That works. That little 298 section is absolutely fine by me. At least it's not going only 100. So there we go. And that bridge is good to go. Catenary, high speed, everything is good on it. All right. Go ahead and let time go forward a little bit. And let's see. I think we still need to electrify some area right down here. If I saw it correctly. Unless I am completely blind. Nope, it is definitely... It needs to be electrified right there. See if I remove electricity. Try to get that upgrade. Is it because it's not high? It is high speed. And we... There it is. There it is. Alright, so now it's all electrified in that section. So now everything should be electric. We should all be good to go. We make that high speed. Make that high speed. Nope, we can't for some reason. But we can now. I don't understand sometimes. Make that high speed. Make that high speed. Alright. So that is all fixed. Everything is pretty hunky-dory. Let's go ahead and pause time real fast. We've got 20 million in the bank. So what do we want? Well, first off, the things that we do want is we want passenger trains that are long. I believe all of our stations should, even though some of them are not really long. I think the end stations are 240. I think that's all that matters really for us. So as long as these are 240, we can have super long passenger trains. So that's a 240 station. And this guy over, nope, sorry, Greater Wellington is probably also a 240. Perfect. So we can have them just slightly under 240. We realize we can't have even 239. It freaks out a little bit, but we can definitely have a 240. Or sorry, I just contradicted myself there. Sorry, we can definitely have something that's like 235. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. So we'll go ahead and look at the line. Let's look at that passenger line real fast. And I do like the idea of going electric. Passenger loop. We'll just go ahead and set the vehicle. And I think a lot of these trains are kind of older. We're going to go with our nice Royal Purple with the train that can go 125. So these are going to be a little longer. We're going to put 2, I think, locomotives on that. And then we're going to go with the white coaches, of course. And we're going to just make this pretty long, actually. Go with a 200-meter long train. There we go, 214. Now, each of these cars, I don't even know how, 24 tons, right? And these guys can pull. I really don't know how to determine if we need more locomotives. I'm just going to assume that 2 locomotives can probably pull how many cars this is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's 9 cars. I'm going to assume that 2 locomotives can do it and that we don't need 3 locomotives. Because, let's see, the tractive effort is... It's about the same as what this guy was doing, and we basically doubled the thing. So yeah, I think that's okay. We'll go with yes, and we'll do 25% because we want to definitely get that going. But before we do that, I actually want to build another train while we have the money. Go ahead and do that exact same thing. So we'll go ahead and make the nice Royal Purple train. Get 2 of those in there. Pull that down. And then we'll go ahead and put on these nice white BC4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is definitely 9. And we'll set that line to be on the passenger loop. So there we go. Let's go ahead and let the game go forward and see our brand new actually electric train go on this line. Hopefully it's all electric and things don't break. I love the purple with this little yellow down here. It makes it very royal, I think. Nice and gold. Quite nice, quite nice. This train does look a bit, honestly, a bit industrial for this line. Not extremely royal, but it's okay. It is absolutely okay. There comes in one of our older Royal Purple trains. And this train is going to be huge compared to these other ones. Well, not exactly huge. These actually had like 7 and 8 cars, and this one only has 9. So actually, I take it back. It's not going to be that much longer than the trains were. And we also had another one up. No, that's not. That is just a cargo train with 3 locomotives. So hopefully this train didn't need 3 locomotives. Let's go ahead and see if he can get up to speed really well. Because otherwise we can upgrade other trains, I guess. Or send him back to the depot and upgrade. Let's see. He's taking his sweet time to get sped up. But he's going. He's being overpassed by the cargo train. Yeah, we should have definitely put 3 locomotives on this train. Let me go ahead and pause real fast. Because I can always send him back to the depot. Let's see where the passenger line is. Yeah, Yeah, so let's go ahead, actually. On this automatic vehicle redo thing, I kind of want some acceleration on these trains. Let's go ahead and set the vehicle. Let's go ahead and remove all of those guys. Let's go ahead and drop on a purple, another one. Let's do 3 of those. Why not? Put on the BC4s that are white. And actually, we might as well just make this as long as we can, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the same length, but we just added a locomotive, basically. Yeah. 23 million. But I think... is that even necessary, though? Like... Yes, he's being overtaken by... well, I don't know. I'm gonna go with yes. Might as well. We have the money. We've been making the money. We'll go with 3 on that. And we'll actually send this guy back to the depot. Sorry about that, buddy. Well, you're gonna go back to the depot and we'll just throw 1 more locomotive on you. And yeah, so then the upgrade cycle for this will be the 3 with the 3, and then there's 3, and then there's also 3. So 9 cars with 3 locomotives. That should be okay, I think. Hopefully they can accelerate a bit faster than this guy is. And he's going to go, hopefully, back into the depot. We'll just throw 1 more. There we go. 1 more locomotive on him, and it should be absolutely okay. Then we'll probably also get some more trains. Once we have some more money, we'll get some more of these trains as well after the upgrade happens. And do that. Let's see. I wonder if we have any of those new boats. That's something that we should probably check in a little bit. Let's go ahead, and we don't have enough money for the train. Or do we? 4.6. Can we buy another locomotive? 4.8. Oh, we need to play forward just a little bit. Go with purple. Go ahead and buy that. Plop that down. On the end of the train, I can't put it at the front. That's okay. We'll just go with that. It's absolutely okay. It'll just be the oddball out. But who says that you need to be always pulling the trains, right? You don't. You don't need to be. So there he goes, heading off out into the breach. These guys are just waiting for him to do his thing. Hopefully he can do some nice acceleration now and not get beaten by cargo trains. And speaking of cargo trains, there's just so much cargo, so many things going on over here. Yeah, we need more passenger trains. Down here also is getting pretty intense. We're just going to ignore the southwest real fast. Just ignore that. And while we have the upgrades going, actually, I think we're going to set the airplanes to upgrade as well. So set the vehicle to be the new DC-4s. So we'll go with a yes on that at the 100% age, though. And we were also upgrading the ships, I believe. Yes. But none of them are ready to upgrade. So that's okay. So there we go. Now we've got this nice, long electric train. Look at this. There are 4 trains. This is absolutely insanity. That's pretty cool. 4 trains right here. Starting to get some nice work done. But yeah, now we have electric passenger trains. And actually, I think these passenger coaches are pretty heavy, because that cargo train is still beating us as far as acceleration goes. So it's definitely not your fault, passenger train. Yep. Look at that. And I love that actually at the little end. I don't want to do that for the other ones, but at the same time, it's going to be okay. It'll be a unique train. But yeah, he's getting up to, 120, which is quite fine, quite fine. And that'll be good. He'll be able to take so many people. And let's see, has any of the other trains upgraded even? Not yet. The boats have not yet either. I don't know what's been upgrading that's been costing. Oh, we can stop the upgrade on this. Yeah, don't upgrade anymore for that. Those trucks can upgrade. And the boats can. We don't need to upgrade anymore on this. Oh, actually we do, because those guys need to upgrade. This line is just a mess. And is losing money? Okay, I'm going to have to check. We're going to have to go check on that. So, the Southwest food line. Let's go ahead and see what the heck's going on. Maybe there's a train stuck. Or something? Yeah. That is definitely... No, that's definitely not what it is. I don't know what's going on and why he's losing money. Is this a Southwest food train? Yeah, you're bringing food in. Oh, I think it's because the steam train's on it. Did I see that right? No. Where are the steam trains? I saw there were still those black German trains somewhere. Let's see. It was on this line. No, those are electric trains. Never mind. I take it back. He's just a passenger train. Alright, so I was getting confused with black and the smoke. Okay. That is A-okay. Lots of people down there and passengers, but we'll worry about that later. I want to get the loop going nicely. Go ahead and find out where our electric train is. He is right here. Coming out of the city of... I don't even know what this is. Horsham. There we go. Completely forgotten the city names. How embarrassing. Oh, look at all these cars. Wow, talk about traffic jam. This makes Bay Area traffic look like nothing, really. That's a lot of cars. See, you guys should take the train. Except, yes, the train has not been showing up regularly enough for you. I understand the pain, the troubles of it. Really, I do. I do understand. Yeah, this crossoverness is a mess, but it's okay. The cars are blocking the trains, though. Is not okay. Or they will be so shortly. Gonna have an accident here. This guy is coming out now. And this guy is gonna be able to carry 180, whereas this guy did 160. So about the same amount of people. However, it's doing it in style without all the smoke. There we go. Old versus new. Right there. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Can we buy another train? Because I would really love to get another one on this line. Because we just need more trains on this passenger line, honestly. Are we even making money with it yet? The passenger loop. Where is it? It'd be under T. I don't know my alphabets. It is making money. Barely. Barely making money. It's just kind of working its way out again. Had to work itself up from the old loop line. Uh-oh, I see an issue. For some reason, it is wigging out over here. So I need to make sure it doesn't wig out anywhere else that it potentially could. It's definitely still double over here. Yeah, alright. So that one little bit of track needs to get fixed. Because there is going to be a train that's going to get stuck there. Right in this inbound, and it's gonna be a mess. So let's go ahead and put in a waypoint right here. Oh no. Oh wait, I can add into the middle of lines. I forgot about that. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this. So let's see, wherever Ventnor is, add a station. No, it needs to be on the one, yeah, 2 to 3. So 2 to 3, add a station. This guy. Why don't you like that? It broke the line. Is it because there's not... Is it not all electric? That's all electric now. Everything... Okay, I need to get rid of these lines. Real fast. Oh, I see what it is. It's this little bit that's not electric. That is what has been causing this entire mess. So now, it's golden. Alright. And the reason why it switched tracks just now was because we added the electric train. Alright. That's okay. There we go. Let time go forward again. All is well in the kingdom once more. So there we go. Huge trains now. Absolutely love it. This guy is really starting to book, which is nice. But there's still so many passengers over here. We just need to buy more trains. Go ahead and... I think we did get an upgrade of something. It was really costly. So maybe the passenger line got another one. Yep, we got another one. See if this is the one. Yeah, Train 5 upgraded. He is currently over in the spot where we don't need an upgraded train. But it's okay. Up all the way in the north. Up here in Hartlepool. There we go. But that is definitely pretty cool. I think so. And the good thing also about putting these all as electric now is I am not so worried about putting the cargo trains on here as well, because they should all be able to hit the same speed. So once we do get that cargo loop going. Won't do that just yet. Want to get some more trains on this passenger loop. But once that happens, it should be pretty golden. There's tons of food here. Tons of people. Just people for days. Here's our electric train, I think. Train 58. Wow, we've built a lot of trains. Does not feel like we have built 58 trains. But apparently we have. Nice long train. And we're now losing money on that line. Probably because of, reasons. No one's riding the train up here, really. I mean, actually, I take that back. There are people now waiting. But we need to come at a more regular pace, right? This is down to, this was at 3 minutes. It used to be on these lines. They were much faster. I don't know if it still says, no, it's not going to say what they are when the train isn't on the line anymore. But they were much faster than 3 minutes. I mean, we need to get this down to about a minute, honestly. So that means about 3 times the amount of trains. I'm thinking if it scales kind of linearly like that, which I think it will. So, I think that's probably what we're going to do. Let's see. Can I ride a train whilst buying trains? Will this work? Because I don't want to just sit here waiting to buy parts of a train. That's kind of boring. I'd like to take a ride on a train. So, let's see. I can find... Where did our electric train go? Let's just... I kind of want to go over the bridge. There he is. Nope, that is the cargo train. Oh, here he is. Alright. Go ahead and follow him. Meanwhile, we will buy some locomotives and stuff. Yes, the windows still work. Kind of. So we'll just go ahead and take a ride on this train while we buy new trains. So this is pretty cool. Pretty nice. Nice rolling hills. Soon this will be all city. It'll be, the entire map will be a city. JK, this is a huge map. We haven't even touched most of it. Go ahead and buy that train. Close that real fast. But yeah, I still do really enjoy the fact that there's just 4 tracks here. It's just so much train. Trains are life. They really are. That and the little shunting going on right there. Haha, look at this. We're going faster than you cars. See, you should have taken the train. Should have, but you didn't. And we got something new. Watch this be like a new passenger car and like everything get ruined. No, it's a super constellation. Alright, so I'm gonna pause this real fast. Before these planes get upgraded to DC-4s, let's go ahead and set them to be super connies. We'll just never get a DC-4. It'll be okay. Alright, so now I'll let time go forward again. Just wanted to make sure that that got done, right? Yeah, beautiful super constellation. I actually got an opportunity to see a super constellation. Seen them before in my life, but like I saw one actually just a couple months ago. Up in Seattle at the, what's it called? The Boeing Museum that they have up there with a bunch of airplanes and whatnot. It's absolutely beautiful. Tons of airplanes, tons of aircraft history. If you enjoy those types of museum, it is definitely one I would suggest you do. They actually have the first and only copies of there was the first World War I monoplane fighter. It was pretty cool. It was built in Italy, and they actually stored it in a church steeple all the way, I believe, past the Second World War. So it's really cool to see those old things. They also have tons of models of lots of little... It's like miniature Wonderland, almost. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's in Germany. But it's almost like that. They have all these little models of World War I and World War II airplanes. Like, they were off-the-wall airplanes that I have never seen before that had models of. That apparently, there's like one copy or something of. Or it was just some, like, test article that never ever went to production. But they had all these little models of them. And they were really cool to see. And they were done absolutely beautifully. And you'll never see a copy of those anywhere. Like, I looked up some of them. And yeah, you find the most obscure references or drawings of these planes. But there are no existing copies. But they have little models of all of them. And it was absolutely really cool. So I definitely suggest that. So if you're ever in Seattle, definitely check out that museum. It's cool. It's not too expensive either. I mean, it was kind of pricey, but for a museum, it wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst museum I had ever been to by a long shot. So definitely cool. But yeah, haven't been to too many train museums, honestly, that have been really cool. Not at least recently. Not that I can think of. There was a weird, near Mount Rainier, there was a weird hotel that was made all out of train cars. It was called like the Hobo Hotel or something. It was weird. I didn't stop in or see it. I didn't even really get pictures. I was just driving by as I was going to Rainier. However, it was pretty cool as well. It was just interesting. It was something a little different. Just literally on the beaten path, because it wasn't even on the main highway to get to Rainier. We kind of took a back way into Rainier. So it was pretty cool. So yeah, there's a lot of weird things in Washington State. So that was definitely a cool trip that was on. I actually drove all the way up there, all the way up from California. I have to say, Oregon. Oregon, for anyone out there who does candles or like perfumes or stuff, someone needs to make a scent that smells like Southern Oregon. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got like this this beautiful like freshly cut pine kind of smell. Maybe not perfume, I should say. Maybe more like a cologne. But like it's freshly cut pine. There's like a hint of like kind of mist or water. I don't really know what we'd call it. A little bit of like cherry, and then like a slight hint of like burned wood. It's really hard to explain the smell, and I'm not like trained in like smells or perfumes or anything like that. This is just kind of what I smelled, but it was absolutely beautiful. I thought it would make a great cologne. So if anyone out there is a perfume person or whatever, a cologne maker, definitely bottle the scent of Oregon. If nothing else, I will buy it at least. Yeah. All right, so there's that train. Let's go ahead and set him on the let's go with the passenger loop. And there we go. And then we're probably gonna need to build. Oh, I can't just dupe a train because we don't have enough money to do that. I know, I just completely jumped from my Oregon story all the way to trains. But had to get the trains going. Another train on this line to hopefully get it going a little bit better. But it is making money again. It's up to 6 million, so it's gonna start bringing in our money. And we have 3 trains on it now that are pretty fast, pretty cool, pretty electric. The other trains should be upgrading pretty shortly. Go ahead and ride on this train. This is honestly probably where we're going to leave it. Just, blocking off our cargo trains real fast. But this is definitely probably where we're going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed my little rant about, well, not rant, but little aside about my trip to Washington and Oregon. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed this episode in general. Doing a lot of stuff with this game. So if you enjoyed this, definitely put a like down below, and also check out thebirds.tv to check out all of our other social media stuff and whatnot. We also have other channels up right now. We have some stuff over on the Lifestyle Birds. So if you have a girlfriend, if you are a girl, or whatnot, if you want to check out cool makeup tutorials and cool makeup tips and reviews, definitely check that out. Links will be in the video description. As always, this has been California Bird. See ya.